5 reasons you will not be rich. Now, in this piece of content, I want you to do 3 things for me. I'm going to give you all 5 reasons. I need you to take a pen and paper, write down the reasons I'm going to discuss with you, and create listicles or create bullet points on where you can improve in that specific area of your life. Number 2, I need you to do this alone and at least dedicate a good couple of hours towards this exercise to really attach emotion to the logic I'm going to present you. And most importantly, number 3, the way you measure the success of this video or this piece of information that I'm about to share with you that has worked for me and a couple of my very close friends and family members is on Monday or Tuesday or Wednesday or Saturday, the day after you've done this, I want you to leave me a comment or just send me an email saying, my eyes are different, the fire in my belly is red hot, and 1 or 2 people are saying to me, I don't recognize you anymore. Who are you? Because that's when you know you are about to change your life and you're about to change your wealth. Let's get into this, and I hope you enjoy the information that myself and my team have prepared for you. Let's get into it. First reason you will not be rich is you have high levels of debt. So I want to dive deeper into that. Living on the breadline, where most South Africans live, you can experience that feeling of a rat race at an income of 5,000 Rand, 10,000 Rand, 50,000 Rand. Believe me, I've had managers and incredible salespeople earning in excess of 100,000 Rand in our company, but yet living on the breadline. So what does this mean? Give me a minute before you swipe and go and watch another piece of content. If you earn 50,000 Rand, but your disposable income, meaning the income that you have to dedicate towards savings or dedicate towards a safety net account is 0, you're on the breadline. You are working your behind off to be able to pay for a lifestyle that you are currently at, which is based on the income that you currently earn. Here's the challenge. Most people start off at a point. The moment that that income grows, let's say you start off at 10,000 Rand. The moment that your income climbs to 15, most people, living standard goes up, goes into a dealership, says, listen, I got a promotion, there's a little bit more money coming in, what do I qualify for? Here's my car, there. Because I can afford a payment of extra 2,000 Rand per month, for example, I'm jumping out of my 320D into an M3. Now I have to work my tail off to be able to pay that M3 every month because the bank wants their debit order. Okay, number 1. Number 2, people want to get the now gratification, now a small little bit of dopamine, but leave so much on the table later, instead of having that safety net or paying extra money into your bond or doing something with that money without lifting your living standards keeps you on the breadline. So you can be at 100K a month and have 0 disposable income. What happens if you get retrenched? You make a mistake, you get fired. The company closes down. The economy takes a hit and you get a 30% reduction on salary. Many of my friends have experienced that. Then you are in big trouble, and that prevents you from becoming rich. That's the first point. Second point is your limited income. So your limited income is going to give me a lot of backlash now. Even if you don't work for commission, hear me out. You are coming into work every single day, performing a task or duty for exchange of money. Right. The moment the value exceeds the price you're being paid, that value, that net worth will pull the income up. Hear me out. If you are paid to do a certain job, let's say, for example, you get paid to do debtors. So every single day you have to go and chase money. You have to do 1, 2, 3, 4. There's a listicle, there's a system that's created by your manager, and that's all you do. Imagine you figure out ways to add more value into that position, even if it means you're doing debtors and a little bit of this and a little bit of that, because you're maximizing the time that you have at work, not on Facebook or on whatever it is that you spend your time on, TikTok or one of these platforms, but adding value into the company. 6 weeks, 8 weeks, 12 weeks, 6 months, 9 months. Somebody will see you. The right person will see the amount of effort that you're bringing into the company, and your income will rise. Even if it doesn't. Here's another point of view for you. You're working from 8 until 5. What are you doing from 6 until 9 or 6 until 12 after you've sorted out the kids and put them to bed? Are you watching Netflix? Are you spending, yesterday I spoke to a young man that we interviewed, and he said to me that his TikTok usage a month is 30 gig. So every day he spends a gig of his parents' Wi-Fi on TikTok. So I said to him, are you creating content or are you consuming content on TikTok? No, I'm consuming content. It's fun. I've got this group. I said, whoa, I don't subscribe to that channel. If you allocate an hour or 2 or an hour and a half or 30 minutes a day, every day, towards learning a new skill that you can later on deploy to make more money, that will drive your income up. That's the second point. Point number 3, lack of discipline and persistence. About 75, 78 people lined up in our training center, and I asked them this question. A guy in a Ferrari pulls up to the dealership. What is the first word that comes to mind? One guy says, bold, old, rich, top G. I hear top G, a reference to Andrew Tate. Okay, a whole lot of stuff gets said in the room. I pose this question. What about discipline? What about being disciplined and resilient? So an average Ferrari is 6.5 million rand. An average brand new car is about 360,000, 370,000 rand. How is one car that is impractical worth 20 times more than the average family car that can take 5 people safely everywhere? Ferrari can only take 2 people. How is that even logical? So that's an emotional purchase. To be able to make an emotional purchase that makes no sense like this, that person had to be very persistent and very disciplined in what he did to be able to splurge on a car like that. That's the third reason. Number 4, your network is your net worth. Hear me out. For the basic sense of maths, we're going to take your income at 10,000 rand. At work, you're hanging out with people that are making double the amount. So 20,000 rand, 2 people. But at home, you're hanging out with people that are making 5,000 or 6,000 rand. It's mathematically impossible to pass the people that are earning 20,000 rand. Because at home, the mentality, the conversations that are being consumed and that are being engaged in is diminishing your income. Okay, now the challenge here is you have to make tough decisions for an easy life or easy decisions for a tough life. Most of the time, it's your family that you give that opportunity to diminish your income. So you have to limit your time and you have to be wary of the conversations that you have around who. If somebody is earning less than me, okay, and they're giving me financial advice, I'm blocking it out. Okay? The beautiful saying is, you can't go and drive a Rolls Royce but take advice from a Corolla person. So if you want to drive a Rolls Royce, you need to speak to people that drive Rolls Royces. The person that drives a Corolla cannot give you advice on how to drive a Rolls Royce. I'm going to flip the side. Now you're going to say, but what about the people that earn a lot more than me? Am I diminishing their income by them associating themselves with me? And here's the trick. If you are disciplined and you've got a big vision and you're hanging out with people that are ahead of you and they're allowing you to hang out with them, they see the potential. They invite you to things. They see the potential. They see that your energy, your potential, your capacity is currently above your income, at one or other stage, one of those people will put you up onto an idea or another person, or introduce you to someone, or push you forward in the marketplace where you can start earning more. Only if you are worthy of hanging out with those people. That's my fourth point. And my fifth point is a lack of financial literacy. You don't understand how money works. You don't understand how the financial system works. You don't understand how interest rate works. You don't understand how inflation works. You don't understand how a bond works, how a car payment works, how compounded interest works, how a savings account works. Take time. Now, my famous saying in our dealership is, if you want to know something, anything, even how a rocket works, go on YouTube, pick the 5 most watched videos on how does a rocket engine work. Go and watch them, go and re-watch them, and then you'll be further ahead than you were 20 or 30 or 50 or 2 hours ago. So if you want to understand how SARS works, how the tax system works, what does it mean when you pay VAT? What is VAT claimable if you're a company? All the information is out there for free. Go and educate yourself on how the financial system works. Because if you know the rules of the game, you'll be able to be a skilled player within that game. Get rid of those limiting beliefs that you've had around the financial system and money, and go and get yourself a very nice, healthy, either saving net or a investment, or ultimately become financially free. I hope this information lands. I hope it makes sense. And I really hope you take the time to make a listicle in which area of your life you will be able to improve. Go and attach emotion. Go and attach emotion. Sit alone and process this information, and then come back where somebody, at least one person, says, you're different. What have you had this morning? You know what? Tell me, you're not the same person. You're not coming out with us anymore. Why are you watching all these how-tos? You've changed. The moment you hear that, you know you're in the right direction. Thank you very much for sharing your time with me. If you like this content and you enjoy my information, please leave me a comment, hit the like button, and do subscribe to our channel. Thank you very much. Take care and goodbye.